With the massive success of Black Panther, I thought now would be a great time for a video like this. You have Black Panther smashing records worldwide, easily surpassing the billion-dollar mark, and quickly becoming one of the most successful movies in history. Will Smith has been one of the most successful actors of all time. Samuel L. Jackson is one of the most popular actors that fans love to see in as many films as possible. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is probably the busiest man in Hollywood. His work ethic is amazing, and the only thing that can compare to it are his hordes of fans. Barack Obama was relatively unknown and managed to be voted into the White House not once, but twice. Countless sports superstars are black and are loved by all of America and looked up to as role models. All of these amazing things, and Democrats, liberals, and the left overall want to brainwash not only this country, but the entire world into believing that the United States of America is a racist, hateful place that oppresses minorities. But none of these things could have happened if that were true. Of course, there are still hints of subtle racism, but that's worldwide, and we need to be very clear on one thing. It happens to all races, including whites. Disney and Marvel Studios went out of their way to look specifically for a black director to direct the film Black Panther. Their answer was in the very talented and black director Ryan Coogler. But think about that. They set out to find a director based on the color of his skin. That is the very definition of discrimination. The definition of discrimination is the unjust or prejudicial treatment of different categories of people or things, especially on the grounds of race, age, or sex. Which is exactly what directors that weren't black just experienced. Discrimination and racism go hand in hand. Let's not forget the intent to only hire a woman to film Wonder Woman, or the latest news that Marvel Studios was looking for a woman to direct their upcoming Black Widow film. It's as if we plummeted back in time and forgot the entire goal was equality. Gender and race should never play a part in the hiring process, yet here we are. The only silver lining is that at least they hired people like Patty Jenkins and Ryan Coogler who happen to be excellent at their craft. Ryan Coogler is an excellent director who gave us great movies like Creed and Fruitville Station. What he gave us with Black Panther was an amazing film, but that does not change how wrong the reasoning was to hire him because he was black. Unfortunately, being a liberal himself, even Coogler says some very short-sighted things about why he was chosen and why he was the man for the job. He says he has more in common with T'Challa, the main character in Black Panther, than other directors. Well, like what? A black American liberal has nothing in common with the richest man in the world that is the king of an isolationist African nation. Wakanda may be a fictional kingdom, but the message was clear. Wakanda is conservative. They isolated themselves for thousands of years, and the country lasted as long as it did because outside cultures didn't corrupt their system. Do you know who else did that historically? Japan. Japan isolated themselves, and right around the Meiji period, they started allowing themselves to have some Western influence. This led to the extinction of the samurai. After the extinction of the samurai, Japan realized maybe some of their isolationist methods were actually better for the country. Let's not forget Wakanda has a wall to keep everyone out. It might not be a brick and mortar wall, but it's a barrier wall nonetheless. Now, who does that sound like? But because of the wall, they don't need a slogan like, "Make Wakanda Great Again," because liberal policies never laid waste to the kingdom. They were preserved because they were conservative. All these reasons why a country can last and maintain its sovereignty.